Welcome back, viewers. We are 17 here, and welcome back to episode 7 of my developer commentary on Mini-GerZion. Right, so now I've been doing a bit of off-camera work. I made a brewing stand for some instant health splashes, which I think are pretty good. I think I should enchant. I found a good bow in my chest to enchant this bow with, and by enchant I mean enhance it, combine it. I need level 20 for that, so I think. Alright, I think that's good. Here it is. So now, oh, I only needed 14. Alright, so this would give me power 3, raking 2, punch 2. Alright. Uh-oh. Looks like we need another anvil then. No worries, we still have enough iron. It's not like we really ran out that much. Alright. Let's place that down. Now what? Well, I think we're good. We're definitely good on weapons, food. I can't really enchant these with stuff. I don't really have anything to enchant them with. And we're definitely good on food and torches, armor. I could use a little bit of a repair on these. Might as well. What is that? Fire? What is this? Armor? Yeah. Alright, so now let's see. Alright. Spend some money on that. Alright. It's worth. So I've been playing a lot of CSGO lately because I just got the game because everyone kept pestering me. Well, I got the game like probably like beginning of November-ish, so I haven't really been doing a lot. Today, so we're gonna go to Crystal Cave, which is the connector between Lucid Castle and the second intersection. And we're gonna explore stuff there. So anyways, we apparently I got the game right because everyone kept pestering me, and this was like in the beginning of November. So everyone's like, "Come on, get it! It's never gonna go on sale. Come on, get it while because we want to play, all that stuff." And I'm like, I'll wait till it goes on sale because I don't want to spend full price. I don't want to spend like full price on things when you can get things for less money. Doesn't that make a lot more sense? Would you rather pay full price for something or pay less for it? It doesn't matter how much it is. It's just, would you rather pay less or normal amount? I'd rather pay less. And I was saying, well, it's probably most likely gonna go on sale later on, like during the Steam holiday sale, which like happens every December. And everyone's like, no, it's never gonna go on sale. Because the last time it was the Steam holiday sale, it was definitely on sale then. But everyone apparently. So anyways, I ended up getting it. I asked my dad, I was like, oh yeah, can I get this? And he's like, yeah, sure, fine. And then so I got it, and then it was fun. And then I ended up playing it a lot more. It's still not that great. Not that great. Oh, you fell. Alright. So I ended up playing that for a while. Why is my boat up here? What? Oh, for the cart. Alright, yeah, and then I ended up playing that for a while, and, yeah, I kinda got a little bit hooked into it a little much. So now, just in case. So now there's the Steam Exploration sale that happened actually really recently. It's gonna end very beginning of December. But now, the first thing I see on there, right? The first thing I see, CSGO on sale, 50% off. And so I'm like, oh wow, what happened till like it's never gonna go on sale? And so I kept like telling them, and they're like, oh, it's only $7, you could have only saved, what are you gonna do with those $7, you could actually do a lot more than you think with just money. The fact that, like, just imagine if you replace just the actual absolute amount value with something else. Let's say something on sale was like, all right, I'm gonna go this way, it's quicker. Like, let's say there was something for like $1,000, right? And like, oh, it's never gonna go on sale, you know, some like big, you know, computer or whatever, and it goes on sale. And then you're like, oh, well, you know, then you essentially just missed out if you bought it when it was full price. You missed out on saving that much. It doesn't matter how much you saved. It's just the fact that you missed out on saving that. That's the point. And that's why I was like, wow, I'm missed out. But, you know, whatever. I'll wait. I'm pretty sure that's just the exploration sale to get some hype, you know. I'm pretty sure during the holiday sale, which is going to happen really soon now, a lot of things are going to go on sale for a lot less of a price. So, yeah, I'm going to probably be playing, since I already have CSGO, I'm going to probably be uploading some montages of it or some sort, something like that. I'll think about it later. But you'll definitely be seeing something in the future at some point. So, right. Yeah, I like this fog, how it's all like, yeah, I like how this is. This fog. Fog always fits the mood at times. Just makes it seem really ambient and nice. Alright, let's cut across the lights because they are less dense over here. Alright, so now, second thing I wanted to talk about is Mini-GerZion 2. Now, since I'm pretty sure a lot of people were, you know, excited about Mini-GerZion, this map, and this is Crystal Cave. It's this giant area. You can't really miss it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure since a lot of people were excited about it, you know, first time, probably because the website put it on minecraftmaps.com. They were like, oh, you know, this genre is like we don't have this genre, you know, and it kind of doesn't fit into, you know, survival or adventure. It's essentially CTM is a mix of survival and adventure, and since it didn't really like fit into just one, they're like, you know what, let's just make an entire category for it. So then they're like, alright, and then I'm pretty sure the people who usually browse the site often are like, whoa, it got updated, there's new stuff, you know, and mine is like essentially probably the first map there. Yeah, these guys, they can get annoying real quickly. They are enchanting table anvil head, which reminds me that I probably shouldn't have spent that iron on the anvil, because now we have infinite anvil. Whatever. Alright, so now we essentially get this stuff, which isn't that amazing, but we still get it. And enchanting tables with lapis. Alright, so I don't... Alright, what don't I need? I don't need you, or you and you. No, go away. Alright, another meow chest. Of course it's trapped. And just defuse that. I did a really bad job at trapping that, because this is like one of the... This is actually the second trap I just put into the map. Then I went back and I went to Terrace Lacum and I put the trap in there. Because I thought it was, you know, pretty cool. But then I didn't cover this one up correctly. I just, you know, like, because that's not how redstone works. It can be hidden a lot better. Alright, so let's see. I'll take one of these. Definitely. Even though it's only fire protection, it's better than just the normal boots I have. Taking that. That's like everything protection. That's just, you know what? I'll wear that, even though that's diamond. Fire aspect, sharp projectile protection. I'm taking that. I'm taking that. Power. I'll take that too. Alright. Now everything else besides these things are unnecessary. It's just gonna be these inventory slots we're gonna not need. Alright, so let's run through. I essentially just made this giant room and just, you know, I'm like, what else to put in here besides just spawners and ore that you may need. Did this skeleton just get knocked back? Yes, he did. He got shot. Ooh. Alright, so now, Alright, what else was gonna say? I kind of I thought to myself, you know, what else should I put on the top? I was thinking of making something like whoa, whoa, look at that. Alright, so now let's see. I was thinking of like putting some sort of lighting that comes down in some sort of crystal formation. But I didn't really execute that properly. So I ended up, you know, just making lights on the ceiling. Yeah, there's just tons of mobs. This is just one giant honeypot, essentially. Look at this. Look, what are you? Oh, you're one of those random spawners. Spawner breaking sequence brown. Right. So back to Mini-GerZion 2. Since it got a lot of hype, right? Because I'm guessing because the fact that it was the entire site essentially dedicated a page to my map, essentially. Well, they added other people on, but you know, they essentially I was the starter. That was the Kickstarter of the map. You know, the map kickstarted the entire page on the website. So I thought to myself, wow, you know, that must bring a lot of attention. And since from what I've seen, a lot of people like the map. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna like the. Alright, these skeletons are annoying. Keep picking up this junk too. Go away. Alright. No. Where's that witch? Alright, I gotta switch onto the food. Alright, so now let's see. Alright, so I've decided. I've taken up. What's the word? I've started creation, right? I've started work. I have started work on Mini-GerZion 2. They're essentially involving Blitzek and Pafui are now like co-creators in a way. Yeah, and I've decided that the deadline should be well, how we're doing it right now is we're working on all terrain, just terrain and structures are done first, and then we move on to loot and mobs, and after that we essentially beta test it ourselves just to make sure everything's balanced somewhat, and then once we revise over that, we give it to people who haven't played the map yet, and they beta test it, give us feedback, and after that we essentially we revise it more. Yeah, and that's how that, and then once that's done, you know, we're good. Then we gotta make the trailer for it. Yeah, so all this has to be done. I've set a deadline, personal deadline, by January 9th. So essentially all of this stuff should be posted, published, submitted, all that good stuff by January 9th. It seems like, by the way how some people are working, and by, I mean like most people, I want to get this done map as soon as possible, really. But you know, you also need motivation and some, you know, time management and stuff like that. But the current pace we're all working at, it seems like we might not be able to get done unless we work, you know, really well. What's the word? Vigilantly. So unless we work, you know, we're like keep hard working, right? And we get everything done, then we could essentially pull it off. Not like to say that we should rush through everything to make sure it's, you know, out by the date, like we're gonna get graded and whatever, but like, you know, make sure that we don't take too long and, you know, lose interest in the map to the point where, you know, we're gonna put it off and set it aside, like GerZion 3. You guys have never seen footage of any GerZion 3, maybe you have, maybe you're not. But yeah, that's one map that actually, it was planned on being a full-length CTM, just without the metal blocks or anything like that. And then we got as far as the gray clay, but then we kind of essentially stopped. Yeah, we kind of ran out of ideas. It seemed like everything was just like, just throw mobs at everyone, they'll figure it out in the future. These guys are really annoying. Shouldn't have thrown that regen potion. Alright, they're spawning from over there, so that means I need to go across the field. That's one of the... I used to watch this show when I was really little, called Kipper. If you guys have ever seen that, it's just... it's just nostalgic, really nostalgic to me. But yeah, it's something I grew up with. There was that one line. This character, his name was like Tiger or something. They were like looking for a place to go or something like that. And then they had this map, and then this map was really they couldn't read the map, so they were like, and they had this compass, and then they were like getting all lost, and then so they're like, all right, so if north is this way, then we need to go across the field. And then I suppose they eventually got there or something. I forgot how it went, but that's the show I used to really enjoy. I'm running out of torches. Oh well. Alright. So now, yeah, so Mini-GerZion 2, so far, right, I would say that out of the 3 people who are mainly working on it, we all have our, like, main strengths. I'm the person who's really good with terrain, Blitzek is the person who's really good with loot and mobs, and Pafui is the person who's really good with structures. So all those really cool structures that you will see later on that look really cool and are structures, well, he's the one who's made them. Well, at least the majority of them. So yeah, there's that. I'm pretty sure the first thing you'd probably see, well, it's still in progress. But so far, I'm just hitting swords with just swords. I'm hitting mobs with just swords instead of the ones I think I should hit. I'm backtracking right here. Alright. These zombies and these creepers that just happen to spawn out of nowhere, what happened to that? Were these the same 2 Whoa! Okay, you start running away. Alright, I don't need that XP. I don't need this single arrow clogging up my inventory. No! Stay back. Alright. Now, bookshelves. I'll take those. Alright, so now, it seems as if, at times we have some disputes that we can't really agree on. Yeah. And it's come to my attention that, there's this one major debate that we had, essentially. Oh, hi. I've never aggroed an Enderman like that before. Like, you know, as in I didn't even look at him. Or did I? I don't even know. So essentially, here's the standard CTM difficulty, right? Go away! Die already. Alright. Alright, so here's the standard CTM difficulty. It goes as, like, so you start off, right, and you're one starting spawn branch, and then you make your way to the first level, and then you go into the intersection. And now with the intersection, you have your 3 different levels you can choose from, right? And you could go to either one of them with the gear and armor you have and all that supplies. You can choose any one of them and come out alive, right? And it would essentially be not like the same exact difficulty, but it's still conquerable and still possible to make it through. And, like, you know, you can essentially go there with the same kind of, you know, you could still start off. You could still make it through easily. But then as you progress, it becomes, you know, easier and easier. Now, Blitzek had the idea, alright, let's make it so that we have it, so we tell them where to go, as in a recommendation. Now, I don't know all 100% of the details. These skeletons are gonna... No! I threw 2 regen potions! No! That's not how that works. That's not how the book gets written. The window will not break itself on this day. I will not allow that to happen. Throwing 2 potions in one episode, no. Alright, so now, essentially how he wants it is that we have it so that it's a chronological difficulty system, as in it's still possible for people to choose where they want to go, but we make it so that there's a recommended path to follow, so that way if someone goes to somewhere outside the recommended path, they'll struggle more than if they weren't to go into that path. So it's more of like you should do this level, then this level, then this level. We'll tell them to do that. And if they don't, then they're going to have a harder time playing the map. To me, I don't like that idea because it limits people's adventurous, it seems like they won't have as much of an adventure, really, if like if we essentially tell them like what to do, although, they could still go where they want. It's just that they're not going to have as much freedom to do that. They're not going to have as much, of a choice if they're not going to, like, play the map the way they kind of want it within limit. But that also opens up more progression in some things, like level progression, as in you get more upgrades to your gear. So there's that. And then now it just seems to me, that it's just more of a limiting thing to people. I'd rather have people choose how they want to play the map within a limitation so that they're not completely lost, as in, alright, this is intersection 2. So like open world maps have the freedom, so you can essentially go anywhere, right? But the thing is, when you make something like that, yep, this is what happens when you watch my Devcom. So when you make something like that, it essentially makes the player choose how they want to play the map. Alright, so Clay Monument. This is Silhouette Ridge. It's our last level. Let's go to the Clay Monument. Alright, so it's like if you have an open world map, just game in general, you're gonna have to account for where people are gonna go, essentially, and just all the possibilities. More in like a map, really. Those like Black Desert 2 and stuff like that. Those maps are essentially, they're made well, as in like the predictions of where players can go are like, I don't know how people make those maps. Like I can't make an open world map like that. It's just something I can't really do, because I have to account for all the possibilities people have to go through, make sure things are within, it's just something I can't really handle that well. So that's why I do a linear cave map style kind of stuff. Although this is semi-open world, I don't know how I don't know. So now, that's in my opinion, that's like too much freedom, to the point where you're gonna have to, there's like, you can't account for what people are gonna do and how they're gonna handle certain things. I'm just gonna stuff my stuff here for now, and then I'll go back to home through that tunnel, and I'm gonna get essentially all this stuff. Alright, so this is the Clay Monument. There's a stairwell down. There's mycelium for when you wanna grow mushrooms and such. Alright, let's actually, since this is the farm area, it's just stuff, I'm just gonna run around real quickly and light up the edges because crops keep popping off. Alright, so let's get some carrots going. Alright. And let's get some potatoes going. And then let's finally get some of these seeds. Alright. So now, when I was making this, I decided, let's just throw everything the player needs, all those resources, all these farmable resources at them. Except for custom drops. That you have to go and farm yourself. But here, it's just, you got your tree, you got enough tree, you can make nether wart, you can make your farm, although people don't really do that. But there's an option. Don't think I'll really ever need. I'll plant a couple trees. I don't think I'll. There we go. I didn't even know you couldn't plant on mycelium. But oh well. So there you go. There's just stuff for you. Here's a speed. There's a regeneration potion riding a speed potion. Yep. What else? Let's mount the clay. So now, boom. This is supposed to be purple clay. I forgot to fix that, but whatever. No one will notice. And there we go. So here's lastly the black clay is what awaits us. Alright, so now, the thing is, I find that I would find it that people would enjoy the map more if they could choose where they want to go, but within limitation. So the intersections are essentially designed so that people can choose where they want to go within them. Let's go back. So the intersections are designed where people can choose where they want to go in them, and come out, essentially just, this. I don't know. It seems like that's like the standard how everyone has been doing it traditionally. Like you can truly choose where you want to go within the intersection, instead of having a recommended path to follow. Just to me, that seems a little limiting, a little more limiting. Like as in, if someone wants to go to a certain level, and they're struggling with it, well then you can't really go there. You kind of have to follow the path that was, I mean, you could try, but if we ever manage to go that way, then I really don't want to have to deal with, people struggling with a part, if they go there and then they just happen to struggle like a lot to the point where they can't progress through that whatsoever. That just seems kind of saddening. If like you want to play a level but you can't, but it's like it's still within reach. That's just me. But just let me know what you think. I might provide more details on this because I don't think I explained it all the way. Right, so now, yeah, let's dig. Alright. Maybe I didn't need this top layer. Or this bottom layer. Well, no one expected this layer here either. Well, no one expected this, as far as I've seen. Ooh, yeah. So now, since we're back home, yay. Now, let's just take you. Let's just. I gotta move a ton of stuff now. Alright, so I'll be back. So now I'm heading back with necessary things. I just took a ton of things that looked necessary. I'm like, why not? So now, yeah, that's the one thing that's been going on with the map. So now, yeah, it all comes down to, would you want to choose your adventure, but have less level progression, or would you want to, don't blow up, or would you want to have it so that there's a recommended path that you have to follow, or else you'd struggle with the level that you, like any other level that's not on the path in the order. If you go out of order in the path, you'd struggle. So now, yeah, leave your comments below on what you think on that. So now, so far, we're not even done with half of the map, and it's like the day right before December. Yeah. And it's getting to the point where Blitzek's like, you know, let's like not work on the map during Thanksgiving break, cause yeah. Although, you know, he did a little bit, but it's like I thought he wanted to work on I thought everyone wanted to work on the map, you know, a lot more than they actually did. But, you know, that's just what happened. Apparently people were like, you know, let's not, cuz, you know, if we don't want to rush things. Although we're not really rushing them that much. Let's just dump all this stuff in here. This is all like the necessary. I don't have iron. I feel like I should have iron. Now, let's just set up our base right here. Alright. You go there, you go in there. Oh well. Alright, so now, recently, I've been, if you don't already know, I'm in the clan, Great Destiny, although I don't really talk about it that much. But anyways, we do, like, gaming stuff. It's like a military roleplay type of thing. That's gonna get to me. So now, apparently now they have this, group channel is somewhat active. They're doing this, like, recruitment video. And essentially, since I have the only computer that's able to record all of training that happened, I assume no one else wants to download a like 4-hour video of some sort of a raw file. I assume I'm gonna be the one editing this, and I'd want to make it entertaining, but at the same time not to the point where people won't take us seriously. Because there are some moments what I think would be kind of sort of funny, but not to the point where it's like, oh, that's funny. You know, you wouldn't really do that, would you? You know, but yeah, I kind of want it to be somewhat entertaining, so people don't have to like sit through something, you know, somewhat. You know, I don't want them to be a little too bored in there. So yeah, there's. Did you pop out of the ground? Did you pop out of the... they won't grow on mycelium. I didn't think that through. I didn't think this map through that well, to be honest. I just wanted to get this done and over with. I'm just gonna have this base here. I'm not gonna build it. I have a house building. I even spent time putting together a house building kit. Oh well. That's... yeah. So now... yeah, there's gonna be a link to their channel. You can check out their videos, whatever, if the one pops up later. So yeah, later I think we will. Next episode we'll go into Silhouette Ridge and like mess around in there. No. No. You don't deserve to live. Neither do you. Alright. So hope you guys have enjoyed watching. Stay tuned for more. Make sure to subscribe if you like the stuff I do, and like and comment if you enjoyed. And hope you've all enjoyed Thanks so much for watching.